And we're back. Great. So, if you're here, you're hopefully looking for the new character creation, and that's what we're going to do. So, I'm going to delete one of these characters that I'm just honestly not using. I feel bad for you, Scoria, but you're going to die. I'm just going to quickly go on this character and make sure they don't have anything important, which I'm pretty confident they don't. And then we're going to make a new character, and it's hopefully going to be rad. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to make, but I've been considering leveling up, or not leveling up, but like creating a new engineer. I really like engineers, and I already have two, so it might be kind of redundant, but I'm very interested in having another one because I really like engineers. Let me just save all of these bags so I can give them to my new character. You should always do this when you have new characters because bags are important. And we're going to put these in my bank. And now I'm going to delete this character and make a new one. Scoria, my child. It was a good run. Asta. So, I have all these characters. So many characters. But there's always room for one more. Create. So, we have to decide on what race. This mostly does not do anything for your gameplay. You don't really need to worry about, like, oh, is being a char engineer, like, better? It's mostly not. But there are a few profession-specific abilities that you get based on what species you are. And these are abilities that you can use in the game, in combat, but a lot of them are inferior to abilities that other classes have. So it's not really a big deal. There are a very small number of class-race combinations for which, like, picking a specific race gives you, like, one ability that is just, like, sick to have on that class, but there's very few of those, and they're not even that big a deal. I'll show you an example of that at some point. I have a Sylvari engineer, and there's, like, a blocking thing you can do, but it's not a big deal. So I'm going to make, probably the character class I'm going to make is going to be an engineer. I think it's going to be an engineer. So I got to pick what species of engineer I want. Maybe a char. I kind of want another, I want like a male char, but like a small char. Let's make a char. Let's make a male char. So I'm going to make a male char. And we're going to be an engineer. And you can change all this stuff. This is just a preview of high-level armor and like a pre-made appearance. So you pick all these classes. These are heavy armored classes. These are medium armored classes. And these are light armored classes. And they also have different like amounts of base health. So this is a heavy armored class that has high health, heavy armor but low health, heavy armor but medium health, medium armor medium health, medium armor light health, medium armor medium health, light armor high health, low armor low health, and low armor medium health, I think. So again, they're staggered a little bit. When I say like high, medium, low health, that is the same. So like necromancers and warriors have the same amount of base health, but warriors have more armor. So that's how that works. I hope that was a decent rudimentary explanation if you're looking on something to pick, but these classes have a pretty wide variety of playstyles, so don't think like, oh, I don't want to be a spellcaster, so I won't pick necromancer because I don't want to be a spellcaster. Necromancer uses like a lot of melee weapons. In fact, I would say most of the better weapons are melee weapons, so that's not necessarily what you're going to be doing. Like, engineer is like guns and bombs and turrets. Anyway, let's go. So I'm going to make him really short. I already have a really big char. I want a small char. Let's take his clothes off here. I think char are always a little bit bulky, so I'm going to go for a small build. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now we're going to design the appearance here. Not sure what I want. How about something red? How about like a red char? And then we'll have the pattern be... That's a little overdramatic. Let's get something a bit more subtle. Yeah, how about that, right? Alright, let's see what other fur patterns we have. Well, that's kind of nice. Kind of like that. I could kind of see that. Yeah, let's go with that. That's kind of nice. I like that. It looks kind of like I have burnt patches of fur, which, like, I don't want to be mean to my character, but that looks kind of cool for an engineer, you know? So let's do that. Let's go with that. And then, let's see. Hair options. So I definitely want to change my face first. Let's see what we got. No. I think I want it to look like young. I want like a young looking Char. I already have an elderly looking Char. That's pretty nice. This one's too old. That one's a bit old. That's cool, but old. Old. Yeah, let's go with this one. It's like a younger looking Char, you know? I kind of like that too, actually. Let's go with this one. And then we can pick hair and hair color and stuff. Let's see if there are any crazy hair colors we can do. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. The basic clothes you get are really bad, but I think that's kind of cool. I sort of dig that. I could have a mohawk, that's cool. Or like braids. Oh yeah, this is that skull ornament. I already have this on my Char Reaper. I kind of like that, actually. That's pretty cool. Let's compare that to the other mohawk. I like having a little bit on my head. That's nice. Let's go with this. That's cool. Alright, and then we get horns. Horn styles. I always make my horns huge. These are very engineer-y in my mind, but this is also pretty engineer-y. That's nice, right? Maybe we go with these. That looks like engineer, don't you think? Or you can... Wow, you can never be really small. Let's go with the big horns. Let's go for the big horns. Now let's get some color contrast in here. How about green eyes? Nice. I'm not going to spend forever playing with this. I know some people will gasp at me for not customizing all this stuff, but like, there's an insane amount of customizations you can do. I just like, no. I don't care about any of this because I'm going to change it like immediately. And then this is, you get to pick like an aesthetic item. So you can pick this monocle, these goggles, or this backpack. I personally really like this backpack. I think it rounds out Char's appearances pretty well. And these goggles I already have unlocked. I already have all this stuff unlocked, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that. These don't really matter anymore, but you can do it for flavor. Let's say this is a sexy Char. I'm proud to be... This doesn't really matter either. Sometimes they matter for flavor in the story, but like, just pick what you want. Iron Legion is like engineers, and then Ash Legion is like assassins, and Blood Legion is warriors. Let's say we're like Super Spy Engineer Char, Ash Legion. And then this is a character that you'll be friends with in the game, so this does matter somewhat if you're going to do like the main story, which I probably won't on this character, but how about Dinky? Dinky was the smallest crub in R4R, just like me. Cute. This also affects the story. Loyal Soldier, Sorcerer's Salmon, or Honorless Gladium. Let's say my character is a Dark Past. Why not? And now we got a name. Oh, we got to get a name. Okay, what race do you think looks the coolest? They all look cool. I don't really know why you would be a human in this game, unless you want to make a character that looks like you. Like, why do people play fantasy games and make a human? Like, this is so you can do things you can't do in real life. I can't be a giant tiger man that wields bombs and guns in real life, which is why I'm making this character in a video game. The philosopher's name. Emmanuel. And then not Kant, but... How about Kierkegaard? That's not gonna fit, will it? Oh, it just barely doesn't fit. Kierkegaard's first name is Soren. Emmanuel Soren. Sure. That's a little bit normal namey though. Oh baby, Emmanuel Killswitch, boom! Good, got it, killed it. Perfect.
I am a Char. In this world of constant battle, I am the deadliest weapon of all. I respect no authority but the clenched fist of my legion. With engines of destruction, We have killed our gods. We reclaimed our homeland of Ascalon, and we planted victory banners on the graves of our enemies. Yet, if we waver, it could slip through our claws. Victory, at any cost. I live and die where secrets hide. I thrive where danger dwells.
This is such an edgelord character, you're right on. Even the dialogue.
I'm a soldier in the service of the Ash Legion. I am the blade in the darkness. I've earned the respect of my comrades, and forged alliances I can call on in times of need. My Legion teaches stealth, patience, deception. We fight where the Citadel commands, but only to aid the Ash Legion's cause. Today, the Black Citadel's combined army will assault the ghosts that plague this land. I've been assigned to reinforce the bulwark.
Ghosts.
Let the Blood Legion charge blindly to their deaths. Let the Iron Legion build their machines of war. You will find me in the shadows. This is my story.
He says he's all stealthy, but literally they ended that clip with my character roaring loudly. Like, ah yes, Ash Legion. Brilliant. Good. I'll keep it somewhat loud so you can hear the dialogue, because there's a lot of voice acting in this game. So, you can move around with WASD, like so, but you move the camera with the mouse. So this is I'm holding left mouse button. What I would recommend you do is hold both mouse buttons and hold S, and that'll make you not move, but then when you move your mouse and let go of S, you'll go in that direction. So like, I let go of S, I walk forward. If I turn this way, I walk this way. If I hold S, I stop. If I let go of S and hold A, I walk this way. If I hold S and hold A, I can walk this way, and you can strafe around stuff, right? I'd recommend you control yourself this way. It's just easier and it lets you kite around bosses better. But that's how you do that. And then we have our skills. So, as a level 1 engineer, I have a pistol. I start with a pistol, and you can shoot explosive bullets. So in this game, your weapons determine your first 5 skills, but what those skills are depends on your class. So I'm an engineer, and I can use pistols, but they're not the same pistol skills that other pistol-using classes can use. So thieves can use pistols, but their pistol skills are different than mine. So my pistols are like explosive bullets, these explosive bullets, and that's what that does. They apply bleeding when they explode. And then this is my heal skill. These are your slot skills. These are not tied to your weapon, they're tied to your class. This one is always a heal skill, these 3 are utility skills, and this one is your elite skill, or like your ultimate. And that's what they are, and they unlock at later levels. And now we push forward. I'm gonna pass a lot of these enemies just because I can.
Hey, over here.
And there you go, you see it does damage. And since the bullets explode, it'll damage everything near what you shoot. So like if I shoot that enemy and other enemies are close by, you know. Ninja, it's pretty big. If you're downloading, it's pretty big. There'll be this cutscene.
Need your help, soldier. Tribune Brimstone has ordered me to the crypt, but I'm too torn up to make it.
What's so important that the Blood Legion Tribune is there?
The ghost of Duke Beriton is far more powerful than we thought. His army just broke through our defenses. Ritlock's about to fight him head on. If he succeeds, it'll be weeks before the ghost reforms, and we can rebuild our perimeter.
On my way.
Well, I guess that's where we're going. And you can see in the minimap, you see that little star is where we're looking for. Sometimes, when you're in like a mission, this game has like an instance, so there are other players in here that are doing the same beginning mission. Like you can see, there was a player back there, but for the most part, these are just for you. But this is only during story. It's normally an open world game. They just sometimes contain story steps so that you can experience it yourself without it getting done by, like, you know, thousands of other people. So let's mosey on in, shall we?
Yes, Slighthead Vader. You go on. I'll be right behind you.
Okay, we'll let him take care of that. Good man. So no matter when you start a new character, you know, I've started like 30 new characters in this game the whole time it's been out. But you always have to start with these missions. There's a different one for each race, and you always have to do this at the beginning. You level up to level 2, and then you're on your way. Yes, this part of this game is free. To get the full game, like the end of the game, you need to buy Heart of Thorns, and that's $50 one time. But this part of this game is free. It's not on Steam. It's through their website. If you just search Guild Wars 2, you'll find their website. Now we'll kill these ghosts. It says 2 of 4 waves killed. Finish that one off, 3 of 4. And here's our boss, mini-boss. And there will be a bigger boss up there. And this is obviously very easy, right? You know? Like, it's not like this is actually difficult. This is meant for people who've never played this game before. Like, I'm not even... You don't even have to touch the keyboard. Oh, here we go. So now we fight this giant statue by shooting it repeatedly. Again, it's very easy. This is just the tutorial mission. If you're a older player, or you find this gameplay boring and want to know what the actual gameplay is like, right before this I did a whole stream that was like 2 hours of more higher level gameplay and bosses. So go watch that. That'll be on my YouTube channel in like an hour once it finishes encoding. But yeah, this is not like... This game is much harder than this. This part's not hard. This is the tutorial. Ah, yes. Finish him! Because it's so hard. Because we're having so much trouble. Great. Dead. Now we're free. So, you won't necessarily be able to level all the way up when you start playing, because I've been playing this game for a long time and I've saved up all the stuff to level up really fast, but... So now you get a better pistol, you get some experience, you get some money, level up to level 2, you get a level up reward. And switch to that better pistol, throw this one out. Bam, great. And here we are. So now we got gear slots. This is all gear. Then you can change your appearances of stuff, so like I can change this code into like lots of different things. Oh, that one, wait. One of them looks really good. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Anyway, so you can change that stuff like that. You can change all your different pieces of gear to every... I just have these unlocked because I've found them in the game previously. But I'm not going to change any of this stuff now. You can change your gun into like different... I have so many different pistols. Crazy amount of different pistols. Oh baby, Nightwing. I love this pistol. Anyway, and you can change your back item into different stuff. Obviously, you can change all this stuff, and then there's also dyes. So I can make this color not that color and make it black instead, which I think looks a bit better. You get the idea. You can change all that stuff. I have all these dyes unlocked because I've been playing this game forever, but there are tons of them I still don't have. And I unlocked a new skill, so now I can hit 2 to fire a poison dart volley. It's a pretty good skill, but this one has a cooldown. And here we are. So, full disclosure, I'm going to use a ton of Tomes of Knowledge to level my character up really fast, all the way to 80, but because we're doing a thing for new players, I will level 1 level normally, so you can see how that goes. So we're in the starting area, right? And You can talk to scouts to show you nearby like quests, but I know where they are, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go up here. So we're in this little starting area, this little zone of this big world, and we're going to look for things to do experience. If you harvest plants or kill enemies, like I'll kill this worm right now. I'll kill it, and I'll get a little bit of experience there at the bottom for killing that worm. But that's awfully slow. We want something better, right? So this little heart just popped up, and if I roll over it, you can see it appears in the map. See in the bottom left corner, bottom right corner? So this is a renown heart. These are basically quests, and you do the things that it lists, and you don't have to pick it up from anyone. You could just do the things it says, and you will get things. So we have to defeat Skrit, prevent the theft of cannonballs, fire cannons, and collect devourer eggs. And by "and" it means or. You can do any of those things. So if we kill these Skrit, not only will we gain experience for killing them, we'll also get quest progress, of course. But if you don't want to kill these Skrit over and over again to complete the quest, you can do the other things. So let's say I don't feel like killing these, which I do, I don't really care, but let's say I didn't want to kill Skrit over and over again, and I instead want to level up a different way. So I'll finish this one off. I could go over here. How do you fire these cannons? Oh, there are cannons up there, so I'll take a cannonball. Oh, I don't have to. You can just fire them from here. Cool. I can go up to these cannons and fire them to get a bit of experience. Or, you know, not experience, but progress. And then when you complete this Renown Heart, you will get a whole bunch of experience all at once. And this is probably the fastest way to level. Find stuff that you can kill for a Renown Heart, and then kill a ton of it, and then you'll get experience from that, and then when the Renown Heart finishes, you will level up in a huge burst. So I'll pull all these Skrit all together. Oh no, tree. I'll pull these all together, group them all up, and then hit them with my explosive bullets. Damage them all at once. Dodge out of their way, and you can dodge by hitting, it depends what you have it bound to, but normally you can double tap to dodge. For me it's shift. Feel free to rebind it to something else. I didn't like the default binding. Oh, I'm out of range of the Renown Heart. I just killed all those enemies without being in range of the Renown Heart. So you gotta make sure it's still up here or you don't get credit for it. Again, you haven't accepted a quest, it's just like helping nearby, you know? So we'll kill those in range. Instead of failing to kill them in range. And then I'll talk about this in a sec. That little challenge thing you see there. That's like a different kind of quest type thing that also gives you a lot of experience. There are no Skrit alive. Need more ways to get Renown Heart. Let's fire off all these again. Get some more progress. And we'll get respawns. And this is, you know, the basic way you progress. But the thing about this game is that there are a lot of ways to level up. So, you know, you can do this, you can kill enemies, you can run around doing Renown Hearts, you can do those challenges that are behind me, I'll show you that in a sec. Or you can do PvP, and PvP will periodically reward you with level up books that you can consume, and they'll level you up. You don't get direct experience from PvP, but you get those books, and you get a decent amount of those books. So if you don't like doing this, there's really no problem. You can just level up through doing PvP instead. Or you can do World v. World. So this is like server versus server wars, and you can go into it. Oh, see, I just completed that Renown Heart, got a bunch of experience. Now I'm almost level 3. But yeah, you can do this World versus World war. I'll go in and show you, and you get tons of experience from that. That's a really good way to level up too. So if you want to do like open world PvP, so this guy, these little symbols are hero points. Use them to unlock skills. So like if I go here, you can unlock skills starting at level 11, and you get hero points by doing these hero challenges. Some of them you just have to fight a dude, so I'll just contribute and it'll give me credit and I'll get a bunch of experience. And there we go. Now if I kill like one more thing, I'll level up. And you also get a hero point. And by getting those hero points, you can buy skills. You can unlock skills later. So again, you only have a limited amount of space, but you can buy new options for a heal skill or an elite, or, you know, You get it. So I'm going to kill this enemy off. Level up to level 3. Beautiful. Now they gave me a free bag, which I don't want because I have really good bags in my bank. Now I'm going to go to the war. So we'll go to, say, Edge of the Mists. And on a new account, you can't immediately go here, but you will eventually be able to go and participate in these fights to gain lots of experience. So I'm going to go here and run with this huge group of people. As you can see, it's very, very populated. There's tons of people doing this all the time, often to level up. Lots of them are trying to level up. Lots of them just find it fun. And there's this huge map, and you can compete for all these objectives, cap all this stuff. And it gives you a ton of experience. So I'll show you that for a little bit. I'll play for like 5 minutes, and then I'll show you my burst of leveling up and unlock all the skills and show you what that looks like. And then we'll get you out of here. And I'm glad that, Ninja, I'm glad you're downloading it. I hope you have fun. You should play with me. Make sure, by the way, people that are going to download this game after watching this, pick Gate of Madness as your server, and I can play with you in World v World. You can still play with people if they're not on your server in the open world, but if you want to do like World v World with them, you need to be on their server. So pick Gate of Madness if you want to do World v World with me sometime. If you're not in Gate of Madness, don't worry, we can still play like dungeons and stuff together. Hey look, a player, an enemy player. Okay, but I'm like level 3, so I probably shouldn't. Oh, we're stopping an enemy siege. Okay, they're fighting the lord of this tower, and if they kill it, then they can capture it, but as long as I might die here. Oh, I might get away, Save me, Zerg. Okay, there we go. This is probably gonna make the stream lag pretty bad. Oh, brutal. Okay, we gotta stay back, Oh, I'm burning so bad. Oh! Alright. Anyway, as you can see, there are these huge fights, and they break out, and you can partake in them. Okay, Joshua, have fun watching other stuff. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that you have fun with the game once you finish downloading it. Holy crap, there was an insane amount of lag here. So we'll respawn. Anyway, there you go. You get the idea, right? Let me bang out of here. And now I'm going to level up really quick, and I'll show you what that looks like, and then we're gonna get out of here. But I hope this is helpful for people that are just like interested in this game. I know a lot of people have gotten interested from me streaming it and stuff, but you don't really know what to do. So hopefully this will help you a lot. I'm going to go to my bank. You could also go to PvP to access your bank, which I'll show. Actually, that's probably the better way to do it. It probably started lagging because I was in World v World. Tell me if it should subside now. If it doesn't, then let me know. So here we are in the PvP lobby, and I'm gonna go over here to my bank. Oh, that's the trading post, to my bank. Grab out all my bags and stuff. My level up scrolls and stuff. Then I'm gonna take this out with me. Did the lag subside? Is it better now? And here we are. So I'm gonna consume this and go up to level 40. Get a bunch of letters and a bunch of skills. As you can see, I can now unlock all these skills. I'll get elixirs, spend all these points for elixirs. Very nice. Now I got all these elixir skills and I can equip them. Like that. And that. I like that one. Not a fan of those. And now I can use these other skills. So I have this one, which gives me a bunch of boons, which are like buffs. Swiftness, which makes you go fast. Might, which makes you do more damage. Fury, which makes you crit more often. and Retaliation, which makes you deal damage to people that damage you automatically. And I also have Elixir X. This is an elite skill, so you drink this and turn into either a Rampaging Brute or a Whirling Tornado. And I'll show you that. So I'll drink it, and I became a Tornado. So now you're a Tornado, and you can use these different things to like change like what you are. You can charge forward. You can change what kind of tornado you're going to be. You can be an electrified tornado, a dust tornado, a whatever tornado. You get to be that for a little while. And that's what those kinds of skills do. And then there are other kinds, like I have kit training. These are like whole sets of different abilities. So like I can equip, let's say, the Elixir Gun. So this slot skill, if I click this, I'll get a kit. And now I have totally different skills. See, it's like a different weapon. And they're just like different. And this one is about like potions and stuff. You can drop a healing potion. You can shoot these tranquilizer darts that weaken enemies. You get the idea. So that's how you get those skills. Different skills. And then these let you unlock traits, which are like passive benefits. So I'll unlock some of those. And now I can go to here and pick explosives, which I just unlocked, and pick some traits. So I'll pick, let's say, shrapnel. So my explosions have a chance to cripple and bleed when they hit. Or I'll pick shape charge, more damage to targets with vulnerability, etc. You get the idea, right? And then those are passive abilities. You can pick 3 of those. And now I'm going to consume these books and level up the rest of the way. And it's going to be very tedious, which is why we're just going to chill here together while I do it. And again, you get these from various sources. You get some from logging in. You get some from just playing the game. Occasionally missions will drop them, like story quests and stuff. You get them from PvP. If you play a lot of PvP, you'll get them. And yeah, you can just consume them like you see. And I'm level 55, 56, 57, and we're just going up. I've done this quite a lot of times, so I'm kind of rolling my eyes at the fact that this exists. But yeah, I'm not showing it, but you get rewards over here every time you level up too. So it'll give you like gear and introduce mechanics to you as you go through. So click those level up rewards and get that stuff so that you can like learn how the game works in a balanced manner. Level 70, we're almost there. Beautiful. And of course, this is a bit gratuitous, right? Like, I could easily just, like, level for some of this time. By the way, I guess I should mention that while we're at it. The leveling curve, the way the leveling curve works in this game is, basically, what... Oh, I'm done. There we go. Alright, we're level 80. Great. So when you're level 80, you do have enough points to unlock all of this stuff. So you don't have to worry about, like, what do I pick? Like, is it okay to pick the things that I picked? Am I locking myself out of anything? Don't worry about that. Just by getting to level 80, you will get enough points to unlock everything. So don't think that you're preventing yourself from getting stuff by picking the wrong stuff. You're just picking what you want to use while you level up. Don't worry about that. You will unlock all of the stuff by being level 80, and then the extra points will go toward unlocking your elite specialization, which I'll talk about in just a sec. So you unlock all this stuff. And now we have all of the basic skills. We have all these options for different stuff. These are all kits, these are potions, these are turrets. I can drop a rifle turret. Here, I'll show that because I really like it. Drop a rifle turret down, shoot that enemy, and now my rifle turret will shoot it. Or try to. And I can blow it up like that, so that's what those skills do. And stuff like that. And then once you have all that unlocked, if you get the expansion, you can start unlocking Scrapper. And that's this. And this is an elite specialization. This includes new abilities, which are like gyros, little copters, drones, and a new trait line with some new abilities. Like this one lets you wield hammers. So you can do that. And to get those, that takes a lot of skill points. So you want to go to the jungle, the new part of the expansion. Which is over here, which you unlock by buying the expansion. So that's one of the major things you get from doing the expansion. And as you can see, I'm now level 80, so I could go equip much better gear, I could get much better everything. I have gliding unlocked, so I can pick a glider. There are all these different gliders, an insane amount of different gliders. Oh, that one's cool. Oh, that's cool. This is quite cool too. And do that, right? And I can equip different kinds of guns. So I have a pistol right now. I can get another pistol or a shield. Engineers can use shields or a rifle. And I also have all these kits that give me different weapons anyway. And it goes like that. So you can see a little bit of like what you do with all this stuff once you have it leveled up by checking out my previous stream archive that's going up on my YouTube channel right now. It's probably almost done encoding. So go look at that if you want to see like what dungeons are like in this game, I guess. But yeah, that's my basic guide to this. If you're watching this on YouTube, please feel free to ask questions in chat, and I will get to you as soon as possible. In chat, I mean in the comments on the YouTube archive. But yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. I'm glad that a couple people got into this game because of this, and let me know if I can help at all. Oh, an event just started. Okay. Anyway, everyone, I'll see you next time.